Dakota Johnson heartbroken as Sam wakes up 24 hours after surgery and calls Caitriona Balfe's name. The Royal Edinburgh Hospital was brightly lit in the cold October night. The wind was blowing hard, and rain was pounding against the windows of the emergency room. Inside, doctors were racing against time to save the life of Sam Heughan, the star of Outlander and Dakota Johnson's current boyfriend. The accident happened on the M8 motorway as Sam was driving back to his hotel after a night shoot. A lorry lost control and crashed into the driver's side. Luckily, he was still breathing when he was rushed to the hospital, but his condition was serious: abdominal trauma, multiple broken bones, and massive blood loss. Dakota sat outside the operating room, her eyes red. She had flown from London to Scotland as soon as she heard the news. For 24 hours, she had not eaten, not slept, only prayed. Please let him live. Just live, she whispered, her hand clutching the silver bracelet Sam had given her. The unexpected woman. Around 10 a.m., as the surgery entered its 14th hour, the familiar sound of high heels echoed through the hallway door. Dakota looked up, her heart sinking. Caitriona Balfe, Sam's longtime co-star, who had been involved in a series of romantic rumors with him, was standing there, wearing a long grey coat, her hair slightly wet from the rain. Dakota, what are you doing here? Caitriona, I heard. I have to come. They both looked at each other, silent. Neither said anything more, but the atmosphere between them was thick with tension. 24 hours of waiting. Time passed painfully slowly. Doctors kept coming in and out, only saying briefly, "We're still trying our best." Dakota sat on the left side of the operating room door, Caitriona on the right. Neither took the initiative to start a conversation. Every time a nurse walked out, they both jumped up, then sat back down in disappointment. In a moment of exhaustion, Dakota looked at Caitriona, realizing that on this woman's face was genuine worry, not fake. But that made Dakota feel even more uneasy. The moment of awakening. The surgery lasted exactly 24 hours and 17 minutes. When the doctor came out, he took off his mask, smiling tiredly. H is out of danger. But he still needs special monitoring. Dakota entered the recovery room first. Sam lay there, his skin pale, tubes and monitors connected around him. She held his hand, her voice trembling. Dakota, Sam. It's me. I'm here. Sam's eyelids fluttered slightly. Then he opened his eyes, his dry lips moved. But the word that came out was a name. Cat. Caitriona. Dakota was speechless. All the sounds around him seemed to disappear, only that call echoed in his head. Moment of meeting. Caitriona walked in right after, her eyes hesitant. When Sam saw her, his eyes suddenly brightened, and a faint smile appeared. Dakota let go of Sam's hand, taking a step back. It felt like 1,000 needles were stabbing her heart. She had been here for 24 hours, had prayed every minute, but the moment he woke up, the person he thought of was someone else. Half-hearted explanation. 2 days later, when his health had stabilized, Sam called Dakota. Sam, I'm sorry, I don't know what I said when I woke up. Dakota, you don't know? Or do you know very well? Sam, Caitriona and I have been together for many years. She's a part of my memories. At that time, I just thought of a familiar face, someone who was there for me in difficult times. But that explanation only made Dakota feel pushed out of the story, like an irreplaceable bystander of those years. Public opinion exploded. News of the accident and the moment of calling Caitriona's name leaked to the press. The tabloids ran headlines. Sam Heughan still hasn't forgotten his former co-star. Dakota Johnson abandoned at her hospital bed. social media was divided. Dakota's supporters think Sam is heartless and disrespectful to his current girlfriend. Sam's supporters, Caitriona, think this is just an unconscious reflex of a deep friendship. The tense conversation. That night, Dakota meets Caitriona at the hotel. Dakota, I don't know what happened between you and Sam, but I hope you understand. H is my boyfriend now. Caitriona, I know, and I don't mean to ruin it. But I can't pretend we haven't been through it all. Caitriona's eyes are calm, but Dakota recognizes a quiet confidence that her place in Sam's heart is irreplaceable. The days of recovery. During Sam's recovery, Dakota stays to take care of him, but an invisible distance appears between them. She realizes that every time she mentions Caitriona, Sam's eyes are different, not exactly love, but something deeper, more lasting. One afternoon, while Sam was sleeping, Dakota stepped out onto the balcony and burst into tears. She had never felt so small and helpless. Open ending. Sam recovered fully after 2 months. He and Dakota continued to appear together in public, but the rumors about the first name never died down. Caitriona returned to work, but there was always an invisible thread between the three of them, fragile, complicated, and easily broken at any moment. The question remains, in the moment of death, is the name you call out the one who truly captures your heart?